Hi, this is Dave and Darren from Bristol Recon.
We're at Swindon Airsoft Supplies today, just to give you a general overview of the kind of kit we wear in the team.
Right, so let's start at the top and work our way down. So first up, headgear. I tend to use TacGear M90, which is the Swedish woodland camo pattern boonie. Or nothing actually on my head, but typically it's a boonie for CQB or woodland.
But generally speaking, you'll find me in a replica fast helmet, because I can mount the GoPro on the front, have a few patches on there as well, but mainly because I can mount the GoPro.
So I tend to wear either glasses or mesh goggles, and then a half mesh face mask for CQB and urban environments.
Mesh goggles, mesh half face mask. Moving on from protection, we've also got gloves. So personally, my personal favourite are the Pig FTT Alpha Touch gloves, available from Ident Tactical in the States. These particular gloves are brilliant. They have the touch screen ability, so you can use a mobile phone if you like to Instagram or whatever while you're playing, just like myself.
Yeah, I do like them. They look pretty smart and they work well in woodland. But personally, I'm a bit of a pussy and I prefer a little bit more protection. So I used to wear Oakleys, but now I've moved to these Mechanix gloves, which are available from a lot of retailers, including where we are today in Swindon. But these just give you a little bit more flexible protection on the knuckles particularly, and obviously on the fore of each of your fingers there. Okay, so that's protection. So next up, what's proving really popular in airsoft these days are a number of patches, whether you call them morale patches, unit patches, team patches, etc. We tend to keep it fairly simple. So we've got our team ident patch, our team partnership patch on the left arm. On the right arm, we tend to wear our team patch. So moving on from patches, if we move on to our main weapons, Darren, do you want to talk through yours?
Yep. This is the GMP M7A1 Troy. Great little platform. Plenty of Riz, which is perfect for me. I have a tack light mounted on the front because we tend to do a lot of urban, CQB and night stuff. I've also got the contour. Obviously it's facing backwards at the moment. You get some really great angles facing backwards. If you've got it like that, or if you transition to the other side, you get a really great angle of the guy stacked up behind you. But yeah, I love the MOE sliding stock. Grip there, fantastic little platform. Works great for me. I'll have a short, pointy weapon that is just perfect for the style I play, really. Dave, what have you got there?
Okay, well, I'm also using GMP, but I should say on the team, we are big fans of GMP. But we've got a smattering of PTW users and various other GATs. We've got AKs, support weapon snipers, all sorts across the 14, 15 guys on the team. So I'm also using GMP. This is an M4 variant LMT, Lewis machine tool. Puts that around 325, 326 consistently on FPS. It's completely stock, nothing upgraded whatsoever on this one just yet. I've had about 18 months. I've got a Soundhog Noveski on the front here. Obviously genuine mag pull bits in terms of your AFG. A lot of people put mag pull on really just to make it look good. I only use bits that I actually find actually functional. So I'm a big fan of iron sights, snap shooting, etc. I just find it really simple. Same with the AFG, it's in the right place for me. Obviously I'm using P mags. Darren tends to use his Troy battle mags, but I tend to use the genuine P mags. Got an MS3 sling on here, which I've got configured to 2 point at this stage. So basically you can drop it and it's going to go there, it's going to go nowhere else. In a CQB environment, I do personally find it a little bit easier, particularly using a chest rig, to use it on single point, so then you can transition away. You can pull your side if you're using a side. You can go left or right shoulder really quite easily. Right, great. So next up we'll talk through basically our chest rigs and what we're carrying.
Fantastic little bit of kit. These are absolutely brilliant. I had these etched as well at JD Airsoft. They work brilliantly. I currently run shotgun primers in these 209s and plenty of bang for your buck. In the second grenade pouch, I rock a Dynatec impact grenade. That's your normal 9mm. For me, the grenade of choice at the moment is the TRMR. This one tends to be my backup now. So if I've got one down, I've got another to use. That's pretty much it for my load-bearing kit on my rig. I'll pass it on to Dave. What are you wearing there?
Okay, so this is the Warrior chest rig. It's the 901 Recon in olive. Currently unavailable, but Warrior are about to bring out their green again. So we have a run of Magpul 120 round mid caps, depending on the environment, depending on the scenario, will depend on how many mags I carry. I've got Pyro, 9mm BFG impact, 9mm tremor impact, 9mm BFG, motor loader comms. If I'm carrying a side, spare magazines in here, dump pouch, clearly a light for if you hit in the dark, so you don't keep getting hit. In my admin pouch here, I tend to undertake a TL roll, so I've obviously got a pen, notepad, spare 9mm, bar of chocolate, very important, that sort of stuff. Pyro, same as Darren, I've got the tremor here, I've got Dynatec M-Pact, I've obviously got the traditional BFG here also, because obviously different environment use different pyro. I do tend to carry a couple of Mark 5s with me. You can just throw and forget them. You can throw them upstairs, downstairs, all sorts that you can't do with the heavy pyro, because obviously you don't want to be throwing those downstairs or above waist height really.
Follow alpha, I think, is really important. I think when you're constructing your rig, when you're deciding where things go, make sure it's not going to snag. So for me, my rifle always drops to my right, so I've literally just got the impacts there. Make sure you've got nothing that's going to snag on your chest if you're transitioning or moving. If you need to go from right to left shooting or left to right shooting, you need to make sure nothing's going to get in the way.
Okay, so finally, let's talk about boots. Over the last 7 or 8 years, I've worn 3 or 4 different types. I've transitioned through Magpul Desert and Black, Bates combat boots, but right now, just to prove it's not just a case of necessarily Gucci and expensive kit, from a well-known sports store I bought a pair of Karrimors for 25 quid about 18 months ago, as worn now, which people keep thinking Merrells, but they're definitely not. 25 quid, I wear them for every urban and CQP game, and they're really comfortable. You don't have to spend 150 quid for country boots that last.
For me, comfort comes in the style of the Converse desert boots. There we go. Absolutely love these boots, really comfy, spongy, wouldn't get anything different. Okay,
so guys, there's a rundown, head to toe, of a general look of a Bristol Recon team player. As I say, we do tend to wear what works for us individually across the team, but there's still a general team look, which is green chest rigs, Woodland M90, and we'll wear a mixture, as you can see, of Helikon soft shells, TacGear M90 shirts. Darren's wearing TacGear ripstop trousers. I'm wearing Arcticus ripstock trousers. Some of the guys wear surplus as well, but it's a good mixture of kit. So we don't say you've got to use the same kit across the team. I think that's the beauty. We use what each of us prefer to use, have tried, and we've tested it, used it and abused it basically. So we hope you like the feature. For more information on the team, or to have a look at some of our other player profiles, because the team isn't just Darren and I, we are 2 founding players, but there's another 12 of us at the moment. Do have a look at Facebook. You'll find us if you search for Bristol Recon, YouTube, Twitter, or have a look at our website, www.bristol-recon.co.uk. Play hard, play fair, guys.